mine at last. The one and only Acme Chronoskimmer. Prepare for a wild ride, my friends. This new time travel device will allow us to tunnel back in time and steal history's greatest treasures. I'm going to drop each of you off at a different time and place in history. Your job is to steal an historical object. Each of you will receive a note revealing exactly where to hide until I pick you up. Don't forget, tear up that note so no Acme agents can track you down. Chronoskimmer activated. History awaits!
Welcome to Acme Time Net Time Pilot. We've got a major problem. Carmen Sandiego, the world's most notorious thief, just stole our Chronoskimmer. What's a Chronoskimmer? The only time travel device on the planet, that's all. Now Carmen and her cohorts control it, and they're on their way to steal historic treasures from the past. If they succeed, all of world history will get thrown out of whack. Only one person can stop them. You! I'll tell you how. Wherever the Chronoskimmer goes, it leaves a time tunnel behind. Think of it as a passage between two holes in the fabric of time. It was a problem we never got around to fixing, and it's a good thing we didn't, because now you can follow the thieves' trail through the time tunnels. There's the time portal. So jump in and I'll give you more details while you travel. It's takeoff time, Time Pilot! When you're here in the tunnel, I can talk to you, but once you're in the past, I'll be out of contact. In fact, I won't even be born yet. But don't worry. I'll send along an Acme good guide to help you. This first trip is a long one. You're going all the way back to ancient Egypt, where there's something vile on the Nile. Queen Hatshepsut should have taken the throne by now, but it hasn't happened. Find out why. Here's Antiquity now. She's got your Chronopedia and your Acme time cuffs. Carmen always leaves a note telling her crooks where to hide, so collect any note scraps you may find. And here's the most important thing. Carmen and her creeps have messed up history, so do the world a favor and set things straight.
Whoa, time traveling always gives me a head rush. Cool! Hi there, pilot. I'm Antiquity, your trusty Acme good guide. We're in ancient Egypt, circa 1490 BCE. That's over 3,000 years backwards in time. We'd better get investigating. Just tap on that boatman to talk with him, then select the question to ask him. Oh, and remember, I'm here to help. If you get stuck, you can ask me for advice anytime.
Welcome, strangers. You can talk to me by selecting any of the questions below. Who, you ask? Why, Hatshepsut is the great queen and pharaoh of Upper and Lower Egypt. A pharaoh is a descendant of the gods who rule over all the people of Egypt. Ah, the very name yields a clue. The word pharaoh means greatest house, and all the great pharaohs live in splendid houses indeed. Palaces, really. It seems that Hatshepsut cannot properly bury her recently departed husband, the revered pharaoh Thutmose II. She needs the Egyptian Book of the Dead to prepare her husband's mummy. But the book has vanished. Some say that a strangely attired rogue stole the book outright. The theft has sent a shockwave up and down the Nile. Certainly, but first you must assist me. That sack on the riverbank contains my supplies for preparing mummies. Please move it onto my craft.
To move that bag, pilot, click down and hold, then drag it up onto the boat.
I thank you for carrying my provisions on board. It will be darkest night by the time we land, so please take one of my spare torches from the boat. You'll need it. All is in order. Now my oars will carry us to Hatshepsut's temple.
We're ready to shove off. Take another look around if you like. If not, let the boatman know we're ready to cruise the Nile.
The Sphinx is a curious old creature with a pharaoh's head and a lion's body. It was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu in the Old Kingdom over 1,000 years ago. Now that's old.
The Great Pyramid is considered the best crafted structure on Earth. It's made of thousands of huge stone slabs, carefully fitted together. It's a staggering feat.
Hello again. Can you believe the troubles besetting poor Queen Hatshepsut? As you wish. Hold on while I push off.
What a smooth trip down the Nile. Well, here we are at the temple. The woman over there must be Hatshepsut. Hey, that must be a shred of the secret note Carmen wrote for her thief. Once we find all the pieces of Carmen's note, we'll be able to deduce the thief's hiding spot. Way to go. Now we'll turn up the heat on this case.
The magnificent temples of Egypt are all the rage nowadays. They're much more popular than those stuffy old-fashioned pyramids. My temple at Deir el-Bahri is the grandest of all.
Queen Hatshepsut built many monuments, but when her nephew Thutmose III succeeded her, he destroyed most of them. This temple is the only one that will survive to the modern age.
Good day, travelers. Have you come to offer aid? All is in crisis. First, my husband, Pharaoh Thutmose II, passed from this life. And now I cannot even arrange for his safe passage to the next world, because someone has stolen the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead is not just any book. It helps us Egyptians prepare a body into a well-preserved mummy. The book is then entombed with the mummy to serve as guide in the afterlife.